Welcome to my secrets revealed video for the lunch feeder. Number 1, making Brussels sprouts roll. Using Brussels sprouts was actually a bit of a nightmare because they come in all different shapes and sizes, and for a machine you really need consistency and repeatability. So I'd buy hundreds and pick out only the most spherical ones, and they had to weigh exactly 19 or 20 grams to work in the machine. For the bowl of Brussels sprouts, I actually dipped them all in wax so that they would last for more than a week, which gave me enough time to test the machine repeatedly. Number 2, getting the hot dog in my mouth. The size of a hot dog relative to the size of my open mouth was actually very close. There was almost no margin for error. So I used pieces of bread instead, and I actually sliced them even thinner so they'd have a really small diameter when wrapped around the sausage. The sausage would fall into the bread, and the weight of the sausage would pull the sides of the bread together. Then I had little magnets hidden on the back that snapped closed. Despite all these tricks, it was actually super stressful aiming my face right so the sausage went in. But in the end, practice makes perfect, and we got the shot. After the third bite of the hot dog, I needed a way to trigger the rest of the machine. So if you look carefully in the video, you'll see I'm twisting my head, and that causes the hot dog to swing on an angle, bringing it close enough to my giant magnet so that it sticks. Number 3, shooting asparagus. So asparagus is actually really aerodynamically inconsistent. It was very hard to get it to fly straight. So I had to buy 30 pounds of asparagus, and out of that maybe 10 stalks were actually straight enough to use. Number 4, using a clock to pour soup. So a clock hand actually has very little strength. As you can see, if I put my finger there, it just stops. So how are you going to use that to pour a bowl of soup? Well, luckily, I already have an extra strong clock that I used in the dresser. I made it myself with a motor and an Arduino, and those same mechanics work perfectly for this project too. There's actually 2 batteries on my little soup car, and when the soup car rolls into place, the circuit is connected and the clock starts ticking. Number 5, drinking a whole bowl of soup all at once. This is my first soup drinking test. Oh my god. So I think I figured out it's really hard to swallow liquid quickly when your neck is in this position, doing the swallows. And so if I can raise myself a little bit so I'm not straining with my neck, then I'll be able to swallow much more easily, I think. So I've got these pillows. I'm going to sit on them. Oh! What happened? Not happy. Oh my gosh. Excuse me. It's a lot of water. I knew that when we filmed it, I'd have to keep drinking this bowl of soup over and over, and eventually I'm going to feel sick. So rather than use real tomato soup, it's water mixed with cornstarch to thicken it, some red food coloring, and a little bit of coffee creamer just so it's less transparent.
Moi j'aime trop gitane.